What's up, everybody? I am the Music Dude, and I am here to do something just a little bit different today. I will be getting back into my YouTube videos here shortly, but unfortunately, with the loss of my amplifier, that is also my interface, I've not been able to do any recording lately. But with that being said, I should be able to get that cable within the next week, so be on the lookout for that. But back to the reason that I got into this video. My good friend Garrett M. Pearson has just released the first book, the prequel to a wonderfully foretold series that I am so excited for, guys. I sat down and I read this book last night, cover to cover. I stayed up till 3 in the morning because I started reading and I was immediately hooked into this book. This is Origins from the Blood Heir Chronicles. And let me just tell you, if you are a fan of Rick Riordan, if you are a fan of Christopher Paolini, if you like action and thriller and touches of comedy, touches of romance, good character development, and overall really unique writing sense, this is the book for you. Not only are we introduced to our characters at a much younger age, Dominic, the main character, being introduced at the age of 5 in the very beginning of the book, John and his father as well being introduced in the very beginning. This book absolutely dives in immediately from the moment you start reading it. It's already sending you on this freaking wonderful journey of twisted turns in this absolutely suspenseful, action-packed thriller that I highly suggest you read. Read the book. But the point being, so with our little description here, we get: to willingly commit to a singular mission for a lifetime is a difficult task for anyone, but for John Salvatore, it has been the sacrifice he's willing to make. For generations, his family has been the silent protectors against the evils of the world. But after receiving a vision of the future, it was time to break the cycle. An apocalyptic battle between his yet-to-be-born nephew Dominic and Zod Warber... I'd never seen his last name. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hold on, where is it? Warber. I don't know. That's not gonna... Okay. Garrett's gonna correct me on that pronunciation later. But, anyways, an apocalyptic battle between his yet-to-be-born nephew Dominic and Zod, an ancient evil that has hunted his family for generations, threatens the balance of Earth. To John, his family had done enough to save the world and his nephew and had no place in carrying on their burden. So to protect Dominic from his fate and the world from a coming apocalypse, John will stop at nothing to change the future. With a lifetime of preparations behind him and a possible lead on his family's hunter, John prepares to give his final goodbyes. Now, in the year 1999, John leaves his brother Stephen and a 5-year-old nephew to be trained as he sets out to stop Zod before he can invade Earth. To the seasoned warrior, no sacrifice is too great, but little does he know the threat that awaits him will be the greatest he's ever faced. Best case scenario, the chain is broken and Dominic can go on to live a normal life, free from the awful world that spins around him. Worst case scenario, the cycle carries on. For fans of animes like Berserk and Full Metal Alchemists, and fans of Hellboy, Underworld, and Constantine, this story is for you. And that is no exaggeration, guys. The story is absolutely wonderful. The character development is fantastic. There are some twists and turns that happen that are just undescribable in the moments where Stephen, Dominic's father, introduces the reason why Dominic is being trained in martial arts for so long. And even just in like the littlest of moments where characters are introduced, you see so much development and so much within these characters that you can't help but just immediately attach yourself to these characters. So with that being said, guys, by all means, again, Origins, the Blood Heir Chronicles by Garrett M. Pearson. Absolute fantastic read. I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did, and I will hopefully be seeing you guys very soon for the continuation of my YouTube work. Now, with that being said, in the meantime, guys, go read the book!